We are back with section 10.1. This is part 2, going over circles and circumference. So we are going to start out with the circumference section right here. So if a circle has a diameter d or a radius r, their circumference equals the diameter times pi, or twice the radius times pi. So you can use, depending on what you have or which one you like to memorize, my circumference equals pi times my diameter, or my circumference equals 2 pi times my radius. They say the same thing because we know that 2 times our radius actually equals our diameter, so we can use it like that. All right, so 4A, crop circles. A series of crop circles was discovered in Canada on September 4th, 1999. The largest of the 3 circles had a radius of 30 feet. So we had a radius of 30 feet. We need to find our circumference. So we know that the circumference equals pi times our diameter, or 2 pi times our radius. Since we're given our radius, I'm going to use this one. So my circumference equals 2 pi times my radius. So I'm going to combine 2 times 30, which would give me 60 pi. So my answer could be 60 pi feet, or it could be approximately 188.5 feet. So that means if I have my circle from start all the way around to finish, my exterior portion is going to be 188.5 feet around. And yes, you can leave it in pi terms, or you can leave it in a decimal. So the Unisphere is a giant steel globe that fits in our park in Queens, New York. You might have also seen it in like Disneyland or something like that. It has a diameter of 120 feet. Find the circumference. Alright, so my circumference can equal pi times my diameter, or 2 pi r. Again, since I have my diameter, I'm going to use this one. So my circumference can equal 120 pi feet. I can leave it that way, or it can be approximately 377.0 feet. Alright, another way of going about it is maybe we need to find the radius or the diameter, depending on what you're given. Find the diameter and the radius of a circle to the nearest hundredth. Find the diameter and the radius of a circle to the nearest hundredth if my circumference equals 65.4. Alright, so my circumference equals, you can either solve for your radius first or your diameter, so we'll go pi times my diameter. So I'm just going to plug this into my C, so 65.4. equals pi times my diameter. Remember that pi is a number, so I'm going to divide it by both sides by pi. So go ahead and use your pi button. So your diameter is going to equal 20.82 feet. So after you get that, we know that our diameter equals 2 times our radius. So I'm going to put 20.82 equals 2r. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So my radius is going to equal 10.41. Alright, and last thing, find the exact circumference of circle K. Well, we know to find the circumference we need 2 pi r, so we either need to find our radius or we need to find our diameter. So looking over here, I have that would be a radius, and that would be a radius. So if I look at just this triangle right here, I know that I can find a radius by saying r squared plus r squared equals 3 radical 2 squared. So I have 2r squared equals 9 times radical 2 squared would give me 2. So 2r squared equals 18. Divide both sides by 2. R squared equals 9. So my radius is going to equal 3. So now I can find the circumference, and exact means leave it in pi. So since I have my radius, I'm going to say, use this one. Circumference equals 2 pi times my radius, which is 3. So my exact circumference is going to be 6 pi units. And that is all for section number 1.